Let's see if this thing even works. I have no idea if I don't usually stream, so if you guys can hear me, just let me know real quick. I'm still putting things together before I even announce it. I don't even know how you guys even got here. So we're vibing right now. See, I also need to figure out some of the basic stuff, like setting a chat delay so you guys can't spam. Gotta figure that out too. Live stream settings. There you are. Hi. Enable slow mode. Set that to 30 seconds just to keep you guys from spamming. Oh, whoa. Oh wow, you guys are actually picking up quite a bit. Oh boy. I need to go announce this. What is let's see. Oh, there's actually a, there we go. Cool. Oh, there's already a lot of you here apparently. Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm just here to vibe really and just do some Redstone. It's been a little bit of an interesting week. Hold on. I'm struggling to get everything operational because I wasn't expecting it to pick up this fast. So oh boy, time to put a tweet out to tell everyone that I'm doing a stream. I forgot how to spell shenanigans. Hold on, I gotta Google that because I'm not literate. Oh, I forgot an E. All right. And tweet goes out. All right. All right, we got some people already. Oh wow, there's a lot of Can you guys hear the music in the background, or is it kind of quiet? Just making sure. Cool. I'm gonna add this to the description in case you guys want to watch this at some other point. Let's see. Cool, and we're just gonna save that. Oh boy, lots of stuff. Oh wow, I look away from the chat for like two minutes and it's already everything's quiet. Mini Oz. Oz, I can barely hear you. Okay, fine. If you guys can barely hear me, then we'll just get a little closer to the microphone then. Yeah, I might be a little quiet. Hold on, let me see if I can adjust my. No, my gain's already pretty high. Huh. Yeah, the microphone usually is a little quiet, just in general. But I'll increase my gain just a bit, just in case. All right, is that a little better? That might be. All right, cool. We'll try this one out. Yeah, I'm a little tired. Is this better for sound quality? I'm trying not to like blow your guys' eardrums out with this here, but. Here, I'll also increase the music. Is that better? Okay, everyone's saying it's better. Cool. All right, what's the stream? Current viewers. Cool. I'm gonna go to my main. Actually, I can't do that, or else I'll. Oz, do I have any cats? Not yet, but I do want one. Lots of people are just kind of popping in here. All right, cool. It seems like the general consensus right now is that the audio is doing better in general. Let me change some things around. Resource packs, cool. I didn't mean to open that one. I meant to open. Yeah, I might be a little tired. Just to kind of say this. I'm actually kind of currently on the weird kind of quarantine thing. I'm waiting for COVID test results to come back. So that's been fun. I've been kind of isolating myself from everyone. Not feeling super great. Can't smell anything, so it's it sucked. Let me just say that. And I've been avoiding everyone like a plague, so I haven't had human interaction in quite a while. I'm not like tired as in like, you know, I'm about to fall asleep. I'm just in general kind of a little exhausted. So that's been, it all kind of sucks. Where's Mini Oz? I'm actually working a video with Mini Oz right now. I'm just taking a break from editing so I can just have a little bit of fun. Do I know how to use Optifine? Yes, I do know how to use Optifine. Do I like the new or old Nether better? I love the new Nether. After playing with the old Nether for 10 years, it's nice that things are finally updated. It's definitely a welcome addition. Video settings, shaders. Okay, yeah, hold on. I want to see, one thing that I'm definitely wondering, because this has been an issue with Optifine for a little bit now, is that, hold on, I just want to see this for my own sake before we get started on the redstone, well, I feel a cough coming up and I'm like dreading it right now because it's a nasty cough. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. I don't know if it translates as well for you guys, but there's no fog, which kind of sucks. I don't know how good the quality is for you guys. It might be at how's the quality? Is it at 480p right now, or is it somewhat decent? I can't tell because of the little window thing. It is very bright. It is very bright. Let me options. Music and sounds. Music is off. Cool. Let's vibe with the lo-fi. It's at yeah, I don't know how to fix it so it's not rolling at 480p. I'm not that good at streaming quite yet. I think the internet here also kind of sucks in general, because I'm actually in the studio right now. It's empty, so I have a chance to actually go outside and still manage to avoid people. So that's been nice. Everyone's saying it's at 480. Ugh, that sucks. I'm not. Let's see if I can. I don't know how to get a YouTube stream actually going on, because I've gone with all of their recommended settings and whatnot, but it's like they don't want. Let's see. I think OBS is locking it down. Yeah, the output is locking it down. I wonder if I can fix that, because I think YouTube is stuck having to change a couple things. I don't know exactly. I am so sorry. I suck at streaming in general. I don't usually do that. This is why I like having access to the editing software, because I can make sure everything is good to go. But when it's streaming, it's live, so oftentimes there's kind of a bit of an issue where I don't know what I'm doing. Let me play with a couple things here and see if I can. I might have to quickly turn OBS off. Give me like a couple seconds. The stream might suddenly like go a little iffy. Oh, my external GPU is acting. Yikes. Give me a second to pop out here, and I'm gonna go test the stream resolution, see if I can fix it so it's better. Okay, just testing this here. Let's see if I'm back live. Is that still going? Let me know here. Let me know if you guys can hear me when that pops back up. Okay, I'm seeing welcome back. Okay, cool. Let's see how this is. I don't know. It might still be stuck at 480p. Yeah, I might still stuck at 480p. It might just be YouTube not knowing how to operate live, which certainly sucks. I mean, I'm looking at the stream on my end here. Like, just from my, I mean, okay, it's not terrible. You can still see what's going on. All right, yeah, people are saying it doesn't matter. Let's just get it. Let's just get on with this here. So real quick before we actually move on to the, is it not sending, is OBS not doing its thing? Come on, OBS. Send the Minecraft. Send the Minecraft, OBS. Stop doing this to me. You heck. There we go. There we go. Ah, OBS, you heck. You should make a binary to base 10 decoder and Redstone. Shh! K-Dot, that's what we're doing next stream, not this one. I recommend Streamlabs for YouTube streams. Okay, that's probably I might use that. I'll probably switch to that next time. Yeah, I'm washing hands for Sarcasm LLC, Cozy Nether, older video views, and so you want to do Plague. Yeah, I know. I've been sent that quite a bit. Whoa, it got dark all of a sudden. So Nether. The one problem with Optifine right now is that they don't do the, what is it? They don't do the fog. So when you're like in an area like this, if you're in default Minecraft, don't give feedback. What? If you're in default Minecraft or in just the internal shader that's built in, you hold on. See, like in default Minecraft, you get the fog, which is like very ominous and spooky. But for some reason, Optifine doesn't let that happen yet. So you kind of end up in a weird situation there. Let's see. Let me check up with chat real quick. As I was watching a live video. Yep. Drink water day. I'm drinking water right now. Some bright lava. What do I stream on YouTube, not Twitch? Just YouTube's easier for me. I'm just kind of, I'm not really in the mood to set up my Twitch stuff quite yet because I'm a little lazy. So let's see. Still watching. It's 1080p. Oh, heck yeah. Some people are saying it's actually this quality is going up. Real quick, what I want to do is I want to test out whether or not this is going to work, because Project Luma shaders, they look absolutely amazing. I'll try Project Luma out later. I'm still stuck with Silder's Vibrant. What I want to do real quick is I want to test out, because I have a drawing tablet now that I use for editing. That's not the right kind of wow, that is a big old white screen there in Photoshop. I want to see if this is gonna work. Hold on a second. Oh shoot, my microphone won't reach that far. Well, that was an oversight on my end. Let me add it real quick and just see. Let's see. Because when I start doing let's see. When I start doing when I want to explain stuff to you guys, I want to be able to. Is that? There we go. Is that working? Can you guys see my my Photoshop right now? Cool. All right. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna crank my gain up here so you guys can actually hear. Oh boy, that's loud. Okay, cool. Anyways, we're gonna test this out real quick to see if I am sick right now. To you in the chat. Let's see. Because one thing that I want to test out here is if I am going to heck off, convert to normal layer. Don't do that to me, you freaking frick.
Yes, well, I mean, the creepers were a mistake. I defined.
Oh boy, let's lock you and add a new layer. All right, can you guys hear me? Just like, is it still kind of, is the audio sucky over here? I know there's gonna be a lot of echo because I'm like away from the mic. I'm on my drawing tablet. Which I'm an absolute terrible artist, but what I want to be able to do is when you guys are when I'm trying to explain something, I want to be able to like actually. What the hell? That's not the. Why is it opening over here? Oh boy. Oh god. Photoshop, why have you forsaken me? Technical difficulty over here. I can't even leave that monitor. There we go. All right. Yeah, so the point of the Photoshop thing is so that way when I'm talking about something, I can actually write it out and show and like explain it better to you guys. So that way I can actually shoot. I'm drawing a complete blank here. I'm so sorry. But when I'm talking about like, you know, binary and stuff, I want to. Oh boy, I need to change hotkeys. All my setup is right now built for After Effects, so all my hotkeys are completely screwed right now. There we go. So when I'm talking about binary and stuff, I want to be able to specifically discuss certain things and draw them out and explain them to you guys. So that way, it makes more sense. And in the meantime, I'm sorry, that probably was just very loud there. So I'm gonna turn my gain down, and we're gonna switch back over to Minecraft, all right? And we're gonna get into it.
Yeah, you can
oh, maybe not.
Yeah, we
there we go.
It's
Minecraft.
like getting good at searching.
Where's my gain at? Hold on.
Trying to describe
that'll do right there. Very cool. Very cool. All right, this is a pain. Oh boy. I'm still trying to figure out all the good stuff right now, but we're gonna see if OBS is actively fighting me along the way. This is not very cash money OBS. What is this garbage? Is it? Okay. No, I want to hide this one now. Why isn't Minecraft going full screen? There we go. Okay. Please fix yourself, OBS. Thank you. All right. Sorry, water, dry throat. Okay. I know what I'm doing. All right. If I have a Wacom tablet, yeah, I don't have a Wacom tablet. I actually really want one, but it's not my budget at the moment. You should learn how to make Spigot plugins. I used to know how to make Spigot plugins. How's my audio, by the way? Is it still quiet or is it good? I don't have the little thing that monitors it on OBS right now, so I can't quite tell. Should probably open that back up anyways. I'm gonna manually check. Okay, yeah, it's going into the yellow. Cool. It should be good. Some people are saying audio's good now. Yeah, okay. I'm getting a lot of people saying audio's fine. Cool. Yeah, there's like a 30-second delay, it seems.
What do you expect from a game? I'm trying to play around with those expectations. You need to have exploding arrows.
Cool. Someone says, notice me, senpai. You have been noticed. Sad Milk with Damien. Damien was a part of Sad Milk, but he actually decided to step away, just because he didn't really have time for it, and he just hasn't really. He's been pretty busy recently, so we haven't really had a chance to get him back on. And that's kind of his choice there. Feel bad for you. Don't sound cheerful. I am actually in a good mood. I'm just a little sick right now, so it kind of sucks. I'm not on Bedrock. I'm on Java. So last time you guys were here, I don't know if you guys remember, but we built that thing over there. I have a new way of building it. I was a bit of a dummy with how I designed it last time. So, yeah. Let's see. F3, I want to see hardware. I'm not sure. Actually, what is it saying my hardware is right now? Oh, cool. It actually, yeah. I'm currently running off of an external GPU right now. So, it's interesting. How that works. So I hope it doesn't make too much noise. So many questions. Okay, I want to go over this real quick because this is what I've kind of been working on in the past. It's a Nibble Serializer. Nibble as in like you nibble on a cookie. So what's funny is that when you have a... All right, this is actually when the Photoshop tablet's gonna come in handy right here. All right, so it's time to learn. So what a nibble is in binary is it's four bits. So what we're gonna be working with here is, so let's say we have 10101010. This is a byte. That's 8 digits, or eight bits of binary. A nibble is just 4. So instead of taking a byte, you're taking a nibble. And a nibble can also be translated into hex by just sort of a basic thing. So for example, this right here is 10 in base 10. And when you go and turn that into hexadecimal, it's actually just your regular old A, which A can then be represented as 1010, which is what we're working with. We are working with nibbles right now. So hexadecimal is just 4 bits of information, which can also be represented as a 16-bit, and that's pretty much all you need to know real quick as I jump back and forth between the two. Let me drop the gain back down while I move back over here. God, the audio is going to be so inconsistent for this stream. There we go. Cool. All right, back to Minecraft. Just some edumacation for y'all there, just so you understand what I'm talking about. I just wanted to test that out super quickly. Anyways, back to that. It's time to talk about some nibbles. So a nibble. I'm sorry. Anyways, we're going to be using the fact that we can use an item frame to display a digit, basically an 8-bit digit. Not 8-bit, a 3-bit digit with a binary. So we have, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So actually we have 9 to play with. And what we can actually do here is on this machine, we go and we press this button over here, and it sends all that information over this single line of redstone. Well, it's actually technically 2 lines because of how comparators work, and it's kind of a little interesting there. But if you look, the one point it passes over is just this right here. So this is one single point of redstone, and it's going to transfer a bunch of data. As you can see over here, all that lines are currently blank, but if we put 1 in, like this, and that's not right. We put 1 in and press this button over here, we're going to see that it transfers over once, and over here, that 1 over there transferred. So now if we go and we place all this jazz over here and whatnot and press this button, we're going to see that it will actually transfer all that data over that single line of redstone and allow us to transfer a lot of bits and data really quickly and really easily without having to build a ton and a ton and a ton of redstone lines. So in binary over here, this is 20 place values of bits right here, and this is compacted into one single line of redstone, and I just think that's really cool. Anyways, the whole point of this is just to basically compact this machine, make it run faster, make it run better, and then next stream we're going to be combining this device here with this device by building an in-between, so that way it converts it from my, as you guys call it, my wrinkly brain energy to smooth brain energy. So hold on, I need to get both my caffeine and my water in real quick. All right. It's being laggy. I've been trying to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this stream laggy? If it is, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure that things are kind of okay. I don't have too much control over over stuff, but I'm trying my best. I just want to do this for the fun of it at this point. Why do you know make more videos? I'm working on one right now. I promise. It's been a little bit of a trip. A mod to build smaller and make a computer. Actually, that's not a bad idea, but it's kind of a pain to do that. Oh, my sister called you a dork. Tell her she's wrong. Nah, your sister's right. Smooth brain energy. It's not lagging at all. I don't want this isolation. Not like okay. So some people are saying that it's not laggy. No, I'm actually in Idaho. I'm a potato boy. I be in the potato land. All right. So we're gonna go over a couple components. This first one here in the purple, because I color coded all the components. The purple one is a fairly simple Redstone memory latch that uses hexadecimal as it stores hexadecimal. So someone wants me to say it's big brain time. I don't know. There's a lot of ways I could say that. It's big brain time. Who knows? Anyways, the memory latch allows me to store data and actually transfer it over one line. And are potatoes really that good in Idaho? Yes, they are. Oh boy, so many questions. Yes, K-Dot's actually right. The circuits aren't that computers aren't that difficult. It's just putting a lot of like circuits together. I'm still working on an ALU design right now, but that's on my other computer. And an ALU is just basically the logic portion of a CPU. It's currently 8:48 here. And what else am I going with? Lots of questions. Sorry, I'm reading chat right now. There's a lot of you. I'm trying to Oz, how about Oz says on trans rights? When it comes to trans rights, just in general, you do you. Doesn't affect me in any way. Just do what makes you happy. Like, why should I be the one that tells you what you can and can't do? Like, as long as you're not hurting anyone, why should I care? Like, you do it, it's your own business. I mean, all right. Was that the weed noise? Did I hear that right? I'm like looking behind me in like paranoia at this point. All right, let's talk about this memory unit here. So this is a very basic memory switch. You can clear it, you can put data into it, and that's the foundation of this here. It allows us to work with some basic stuff, and with a little bit of work, we could actually turn this into RAM. But that's not the main goal of this episode. We're talking about. I have a really bad caffeine eye twitch right now, and it is annoying the absolute hell out of me. I should probably watch my caffeine intake. So first things first, we're going to go over what we're trying to do here. I'm just going to be building and vibing at this point. What was I doing over here? Oh, right. Oh, God. Actually, honestly, I don't even know if you have a wheel in the room. Look behind you. It looks complicated. Boy, lots of people talking here. If I remember correctly, the smallest tick that a comparator can receive, which a tick is just one Minecraft pulse, is so if you look, we can't light that up, but if we hold it for just a little bit longer, it lights up. So it might be a bit blurry just because of the connection here. Let's see. I don't understand anything, but I'm happy to be here. Thank you, Lily. Watching this, my eyes hurt. I am so sorry. Caffeine intake. Lots of caffeine. Oh, whoa. Oh boy. It's the Illuminati. Oh boy. Not you. All right. All right. So with this here, if we're watching it and we're careful with it, there's actually a point where it's in between 1 tick and 2 ticks. So a 1.5 tick, we can actually get this to activate. So that means that rather than dealing with a 2 tick delay, we can actually, which this is based off of actually a 4 tick delay because I didn't know what I was doing when I was building it, and this is a proof of concept. Are donations off? Oh well, I'm not doing this for money. I'm just trying to vibe. And I know that you have a habit of donating lots of money to people. So get hecked, Blair. Anyways, oh boy, I'm sorry if I'm making like weird drinking noises. My throat is extremely dry because of my current ailment. Anyways, time to do some more big brain stuff, I suppose. Let's see. So what we can do is we can do some very basic tick addition. So we have a monostable circuit here, which will give us exactly 1 pulse. And then if we have a, let's see, I believe if we, no, that won't work because this has to be, shoot. Hold on, I need to quickly look at something real quick. I'm gonna Google 1.5 tick circuit because sometimes I forget how to build stuff. I'm more of the big picture and not the little picture sometimes. None of this is helping at all. Well, let's see. Oh boy, chat is really taking off here. Skin reveal. It's just JoJo. And that should be. Oh right. Ugh. My smooth brain didn't account for that. That might be as close as we can get to a 1.5 tick. Let's do some quick measuring here. It's not a 1 tick because that won't leave it behind. But now let's have it race with an actual 2 tick and see which one wins. And that'll give us our answer if this works. Hold on. Is that JoJo? Get Rick rolled. What'd you guys do? Why is Illuminati disappointed? Oh boy. Oh, it's because of the JoJo skin. That's fair. Coke or Pepsi? Both. Wait a minute. What did I just do wrong? Oh, right. Right there. That's too long, I think. Yeah, see, it's running off of a 2 tick, but that makes sense because it's only going off of that. What I need right now is I need a way to get 1.5 ticks, which might sound ridiculous. I don't actually... Ugh. Yep, that's 1.5 ticks. Cool. Very, very cool. God, I need to keep reading chat because like my biggest problem is that I'm like not reading it right now and I'm trying to focus on this and do some dumb math stuff in my head. Oz, what's Oz's favorite JoJo? Are you talking about JoJo series? Because part 2 is definitely my favorite. I'm actually still watching part 4 right now. It's been a little bit of a long one here. Oz, please sleep after the stream. I have stuff I gotta do after the stream, and I'm actually not tired. I'm just kind of, Yeah, I'm in a very neutral mood right now. Ah, oh boy. There's no way this is 0 sugar in it. Only 2 carbs. This tastes so sweet. That's like, ugh. Well, all I can taste is sweet right now. I can't like, ugh. Yeah. So right now, this basically what this does is it gives us 1.5 ticks, and that is the maximum speed a comparator can take, which pretty much gives us a good baseline for this. Maybe I might have to tone it down for 2 ticks, just for this locking mechanism over here, because I definitely did some miscalculations when I was first building this, and I didn't account for a really bad tick limiting issue. What's chat doing? Fake sugar, opinion on the SCP Foundation. I love the SCP stuff, huge fan of it. He doesn't need sleep, he needs answers, like the background music. Jill Cola, part 2. I'm gonna keep $1.50. My range spare. Alright. How's my quarantine been? It's been terrible. It's been very lonely. Let me just say that. Yeah, I've pretty much been avoiding human contact for a while. What's my favorite character? I'm a huge... I shouldn't say this, but I was a huge fan of von Stroheim just because of how much of a parody he was. Like, I don't really watch anything. I don't really have time for that. I'm kind of a... I gotta... God. Broskew, sleep is for the weak. That's a moo, you're so quiet and... Oh, am I so quiet? I'm sorry. Let me just get closer here to fix that issue that you're having with me being quiet. God, chat's moving fast. I only have time to like answer questions and comprehend them, so I'm just gonna kind of slowly start moving forward here, and occasionally some of you'll just get lucky and get a question answered. So the first thing I need to figure out right now is a better way of doing this system up here, and what this is right here in the light blue is the transfer. I don't want to do that. So we're gonna just simply go and we're gonna take this boy. Don't do that. And we're just gonna vibe it right out here. And that should do the trick, pulling that out. These are gonna be our input nodes. I spaced them 2 apart because of the locking mechanism I have, but that's just because I had a timing issue. So... Ah, boy, so many things, so little time. I have no idea how to do redstone. What the hell am I doing? I'm building a decoder. That's all you gotta know. I'm just building a machine here that's gonna transfer ticks. That's all I gotta do at this point. All right. So I have a 2 space delay here for the locking mechanism for the comparators. I don't know if I'm going to need that if I'm operating off of a 2 tick. I might be able to get my timing just right, but it would have to be some very fancy pulse ticking. So we're going to see if we can pull it off in a smaller format, but no, because I'm going to have to spread. No, I don't, because that's only... it shouldn't matter because I can only just place a comparator down as a pulse transfer. Okay. We're going to keep the vibe going, and we're going to... I'll try it. Why not? We're going to see if we can do every other block, because this one's going off of every 2 blocks, but we're going to see if we can space things out just a bit and get things going. This is the lead circuit block, so we don't have any pulse here, but what we are going to do is we're going to have this be a redstone block that leads into a comparator. Like that, and then we're going to be pulling this all the way out here and breaking those and placing some comparators down. Then we need a receiver block, which the receiver block is going to also have a redstone lamp on top as a recognition that a pulse has been received. We should be seeing some good stuff right there, the good chemicals. Let's see. Answers. What's my favorite cheese? I like all cheeses. Cheeses are great. Actually, now that I think about it, probably what we need to do. Shoot. How do I do the receiving system for this one? Oh, that's why I had a lock. That's why I had the locking mechanism. Interesting. Yeah, that's going to be a little difficult to figure out for this one, but we'll figure it out eventually. It'll just take some time. So now what we need is we need the receiver line over here, which is going to take this boy and transfer it. Uh-oh. That's right, that's a new feature. Is that? Okay, crap. Hold on. I forgot they changed how redstone works. Okay. Yeah, that's usual, but now if the pulse die is right there. If I remember correctly, they changed it in just a very specific way, where it now acts as more of a pointing if it's a conduit cross. Like, so with a
yes, well,
traditional way of doing things like that, and then
I don't have any modeling programs to do the models, I just write them in code, and I accidentally made a toll instead of log, so it's like a toll thing with 4 little feet.
yeah, because it used to be if it would run out of pulse and steam right there, it would cut off. I don't think I'm far enough back though. Whatever. I'll have to do a bit more research, because I know it has something to do with direction pointing. Did that break all my other machines? Hold on, let me do some testing real quick. No, that looks like it's still working. Yeah, no, that's still working, huh? Those pistons are glitched, don't worry about them. Okay, so no, that's still working. Huh. Okay. Well, that's weird. Oh boy, what happened to chat? Oh, I see that. Yeah, thanks, thanks, K-Dot. Well, didn't it already power in a format like this when it was, basic? Because I remember it used to... Do you mean like this? Because that should still power it, no? Oh. Okay, so that's what's new, because it... Interesting. Huh. Okay, that's kind of cool, but at the same time... frustrating, mildly?
Debugging and runtime, very good.
Alright.
Yeah, you get kind of... Yeah, you get kind of used to it. It's,
I can definitely see a use for that eventually.
It's very abstract. It's trying to describe things.
Alright, I see that. The dot used to power the sides. Okay, that makes sense. So... Okay, so the dot is the old way. Okay. Alright, cool. They just did a little bit of a switcheroo on me then. Wait. So then, does it matter when I'm just working with base redstone if it's powering it or not? I don't know. Anyways, I should actually probably go to that system over there and just rely off of... No, because what I can do is I can place these guys here and then have it come in through this as a plug and play. Like that. And then pop that in there. And then we're just gonna drop that, break that, and then we're gonna have a torch down there. Put these boys into subtraction mode. Gonna drop down a couple comparators, actually repeaters. We want full power on that boy. That should actually stop that from being sent, especially with the final comparator right here, locking that current in. Like that, with a repeater, and then placing down a torch. There we go, one solid circuit. Now I gotta figure out the best way to transfer this. So it has to be other, so it needs to at least be it needs to at least be, hold on, I just made a peek over at chat. Alright, and this will be that. That needs to be, I believe, on 2 ticks as our current pulse.
You need to have exploding arrows. They're actually
I send, no, that won't receive. Unless, of course, I do. No, it still won't send.
Let's give it a bigger explosion.
Will it? It should. Yeah, no, that should still receive. Alright, that should break the pulse from the button from 3 ticks to 2, which it does. I don't see it turning off any of those repeaters there, which tells me that despite it being... Here, hold on. We're gonna put a lamp there. Actually, that won't help anything, because that lamp's being powered by other things. Hold on, have you seen all this stuff Call of Duty Black Ops? What? I don't pay attention to Call of Duty. That's not really my my forte there. I used to play a lot of Black Ops 1. I was pretty good at Black Ops 1, but I haven't touched Call of Duty since I don't know, Infinite Warfare. Is that right? Is that a Call of Duty? Infinite Warfare? I never played that one. Yeah, lots of clickety clackety. My keyboard is very noisy. So what I should be seeing, I don't know if I'm fast enough, or maybe my ticks aren't right, because what should be happening, okay, no, it is moving down the line there, but I think that might be too fast for the, so we established that it only operates on a 1.5 tick, for the comparators at least, but maybe I should just keep it as 2 ticks, no, because that adds up really quickly. These, yeah, so we'll do that there, but then we need to figure out a way to turn this from a 2 tick into a 1 tick. So we're gonna grab the circuit that we built over here and move that up, which is a super simple circuit. It's really just taking this, taking a comparator, putting it in subtract mode, adding a repeater on 2 tick delay with a dust and a boy there and a boy there, and taking this and doing not that, but instead that. That should give us a half tick there. Well, actually, no, it won't, because all these are on 2 ticks. So it will not actually give us a half tick. There. So if the torches turn off, we did it right. If not, cool. Torches are turning off. Very cool. All right. Oh boy. My birthday is in 7 days. Well, happy almost birthday. Do I play Smash Bros? I only played Brawl, and I mained Meta Knight. I was one of those kids. You're always nice and chill like this is always soothing. Yeah, no, if you watch my older videos, that was definitely a comment I used to get a lot, that my voice was very calming and ASMR-esque. Have I ever played For Honor? Yes, and I made Nabushi because I like the big pokey stick and I give some good old pokes. I poked from afar and run away. Mumbo Jumbo is a very superior redstoner to me. I don't think that's going to happen. He specializes more in piston tech, and I specialize more in bit tech, so there's kind of a disconnect there. But, I don't know. I would just love to talk to the guy and just let him know that, like, huge inspiration when I was younger. So, Meta Knight spinning attack for the win, yeah. Are those repeaters turning off? They better be, I swear. God, is that traveling as fast as I think it is? Ah, that's so quick. Nabushi is so hard to fight against with the spamming of the easiest combat. Oh yeah! You hit him with the pokey stick. No, but you come into contact with any of the Crusaders. I don't even know what their names are because I only play the game because of one of my cousins. But against the Crusaders, I got my absolute like shit kicked in. Yeah, Warmonger. I recognize that name. I hate that so much. Oh, the Conqueror. Screw you. I actually was playing a little bit of Red Alert 3 earlier. I haven't played that in a while. I've been really enjoying that. Alright, so that's super quick. That's exactly what I wanted. What am I making? I'm redoing this over here. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't want to go over that again, but it'll make sense as things go on. But just enjoy the building, I suppose. The biggest thing that I need now, though, is I don't know if it's actually transferring pulses. So now what we need is we need this when the button is pressed. There is one pulse, and there's no data from this here, so those won't pulse yet. But we're going to add single ticks to them, so that way they will indeed. Okay, there is no data being sent, which I think that's actually because this is locking and it's not turning off. So what I need is a second system. Oh, that would actually require me to go back to the 2 though. Shoot. Okay, I see a bit of an issue that I've accidentally run into. And the easiest way for me to fix that is to do some adjusting with how I'm handling this. Wait, hold on. Okay. Can I, if I turn that off, does it auto... Damn. You misplaced one of the torches, did I? Ah. God damn. Yes, I have played Renegade. That's it's so fun driving a mammoth tank. And I also know they're remastering it. I'm looking forward to that right now because it'd be fun to drive a Banshee, which ironically is also a Halo vehicle. All right, I got like tippity taps going on. Like when I have like a lot of things that I want to get out of the way, I begin doing tippity taps. And it's kind of an issue that I have quite a bit. Yeah, I think I know how I'm gonna handle this. So, well, no, I actually don't, because what I need is I need to recreate this system over here, which works really well in a space of 2, in a space of 1. And yeah, did you know you can flip the mammoth in Halo 3? Oh yeah, I used to make the mammoth fly by filling it with fusion coils and having those things blow up indefinitely. How long have I been messing with Redstone? Since I was 11, which now I'm 20, so a while. Rainbow Six Siege. I don't play first-person shooters anymore because I get way too competitive in them. I'll still play like Fallout, and I'm definitely gonna play Halo Infinite, but I don't play competitive first-person shooters because they absorb my time like a black hole. Am I okay? No, I am not. I'm a little sick right now, so it's been a little yikesy. I'm not gonna lie. If I had all these deactivate, that would still be a problem because that would leave those ones open. If I use pistons to pull the block away, that would help, but that would be really clinkety-clackety. But it would work. It would work though. Do I watch My Hero Academia? Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, you know what? I think it'll just be easier and more... well, no, because there's got to be a way to do it that way. If I use pistons, but the only problem with pistons is that's one extra tick, and doing the math to account for that is a little bit too much work. Oh, well, we'll figure it out. Let's see, because if I have it pushed down... The pullback is only a half tick. Have it pull up. I don't want to use pistons because I don't like, it would remove the whole solid state function of it. I don't like using pistons because Java has some definitely, some kind of glitchy issues with pistons getting, outside of render distance. And that's a bit of a problem. A little better. Pistons are instant. Pistons are not instant, actually. Pistons have a 1 tick delay when I am stroking out. I totally just placed that wrong. Pistons will have a 1 tick delay when activating something. So if we go and we plug these two in and we push the button and put a lamp down, they will turn on at the same time. But the pullback is actually a half tick, which technically speaking you could chain them together and then get instant, but there is a guaranteed 0.5 tick on any piston operation, no matter what direction you're pulling it. And that's even if you chain them together and then go for the instant wiring technique, but you still have a 0.5 tick delay. So... all right, let's see if we pull. I just got like kind of lightheaded there. That's not good. Wow. Okay, that was weird. Huh. All right, I need to like move around a bit more because I'm getting like suddenly a little like iffy there. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, it's like you know when you like stand up, how you get that like that feeling where it's like you have like an iron deficiency basically. That kind of just happened while sitting down, but what caused it was a little interesting. So. I'm good. I'm fine. It was just a little interesting. I'm not having a stroke or anything. Everything's going good. Because I do have a weird eye twitch, which that's just caffeine withdrawal, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's a sign that I actually have some kind of issues going on with my my brain. I'm gonna have a brain tumor. That'd be cool. Yeah, if I don't want to use pistons because there's a huge issue with them being out of render distance. I'm really afraid of running into that problem again. All right. So the easiest way to like solve the problem that I'm running into now is to extend it by 2, and I think just for the sake of the stream, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes. We need to extend this whole thing by 5 blocks. That is 4. 5. Which means we're gonna have 1 there. And 2 here. We'll figure it out as we go. have to break these boys down and then break down the boys down here. A bit of a kind of an issue, just in general, but hey, it's not that big of a deal. Such a weird noise that makes, like little slurp when you pull something out of the item frame. All right. I can't believe I'm expanding it. I was like really hoping I could get away without doing that, but oh well. You know, sometimes some sacrifices have to be made. There's probably a way to do it. I'm just not feeling like doing that much thinking right now, despite the fact that I'm doing redstone. Let's see, then we'll also put down some comparators. No, bam. Down here. And then we're gonna have to rebuild the Soviet Union. That's gonna be fun. Cool. All right. Use observers. Observers don't have a use for what I'm doing right now. The double pulse won't work because I'm trying to transfer data and I can't use yeah, I can't use God, I keep doing that with my torches. I can't use observers for transferring data right now. I could probably use them later on, but don't have a use for them right now. Unless I wanted to do vertical signal sending, but actually, that wouldn't be too bad. But that kind of mitigates the use of a torch, so I don't know if that actually. All right, we're gonna do. No, I don't need a constant pulse right now. I need a very specific operation over here. T flip-flop wouldn't work for what I'm doing. Exactly. I guess I could go back to using this method, but that was a little iffy, and but it did work though. So there was that at least. And I can't complain because it did actually get the job done. So yeah, maybe I will just go back to using this method here. But we're gonna see if we can get this working at a. So we're basically rebuilding this, but the goal is to get it working at a 0.5 tick instead of a 4 tick. So I don't know why it took me so long to think of that, but hey. So we're gonna go and we're gonna put this here, and then we're gonna have a pop-up right here where that, no, because we needed to also talk to the previous one. I hate it when they need to talk to each other. Goddamn social skills. All right, we're gonna do that, build that over there. We're gonna break this down, and then we're going to go and place a torch right there by popping this down. That should do us a little bit of magic, I would assume so. We're gonna have to move this back, aren't we? We'll rebuild that in a second. It's okay. And we're gonna place some torches down here. This is gonna activate our, this will lock them down so that we don't have to worry about them turning on or off. Did I have a delay on those ones over there? I did indeed. All right. And then we're gonna place repeaters down here. This should transfer our 1 tick pretty nicely. I just want to yeah, no, that'll work. Yeah, because the 1 tick transfers the current tick, I believe. Maybe I should use comparators just in case. Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference if I use a comparator or a 1 tick repeater, except the comparators will verify it's not just a single tick, so that's nice. I'm a little rusty on my redstone stuff sometimes. A lot has changed since, oh boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that because that'll show how out of date my redstone stuff is. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, no, when Minecraft 1.5.2 came out, it really threw off my redstone because I had been doing it since beta 1.7.2 when pistons were first added. So I really yeah, I really get kind of screwed over by some of the newer stuff. Like, I still don't have a full hold on hoppers and droppers. I mean, I understand how they work, but actually applying them is still something I'm not too good at, despite them being out for 7 years. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, and it's not, I'm not talking about 1.7.2 as in the world generation update. I'm talking about beta 1.7.2, which was when pistons were first added, for those of you who didn't catch that. So, yeah, it's some really groovy stuff right there. Yeah, I just said groovy. Well, I gotta stop watching Austin Powers. And we'll place a 2-tick delay right there with a boy there. No, boy there, boy there, boy there. That'll send that all the way down the line very quickly. Yeah. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. I suddenly went mute. What? Can you guys still hear me? Someone just said I went mute, so, yeah, is this a personal redstone project? Yeah, it's a personal redstone project. It's just me vibing, messing around. Can you guys still hear me, or did I go mute? Because, yeah, it would kind of suck if, did I go mute or the music go mute? Okay, everyone's saying they can hear me. Cool. All right. A bit of a delay on the stream, I suppose. Ugh. Yeah, deal face slaps. Water. All right. Then I'll send that pulse over there, which will then turn that off. Which then should allow any pulse that's coming through here to activate. We put these in subtract mode. Nice. Now we just need them to turn off afterwards, which, sorry, I'm mumbling. I have a bad habit of going into that kind of like mumbly, jumbly state there. Okay, so the problem that I have right now is that the amount of time the button is on for is actually hurting the initial pulse of that. So I gotta fix that. Oh, that's because that's not in subtraction mode. That's on me right there. There we go. Nice. Now biggest thing I need to test is if these are activating one at a time. No, not cross. God, that's a weird thing I gotta get used to. Yeah, that's a problem right now that I need to fix, is that all of them are turning on at once, or almost at once. I need to make it so that way it's a serialized delay, which is a little iffy, I suppose. Yeah, so that is currently running on, which is weird because you would think that because of all the ticks that I have here that it would actually run on a decent delay. But for some reason it's holding on to it, at least at the top. Like, it's still fast, but it's not fast enough, which I gotta figure out why, I suppose. Maybe I need to increase the delay on these ones, because these aren't the actual holders of that. Oh, I missed it. That did help with the initial time distance between the two. Nope, that just shut it down entirely. Lovely. Although it doesn't really matter though if all the data is the same though. Alright, so I guess the biggest thing now is, despite all them turning on at once, that's going to be a very quick signal speed. But I guess what I have to find out now is whether or not the signal that's being sent is accurate. So this should never go above a certain amount. So we're going to have these tick, and it should sequentially get larger, followed by a first initial spike. Ha! Yes! Look at that! Hell yeah! Although it misses one, though. That's a problem. Okay. Almost. So it counts up properly, but I gotta figure out why it's skipping the first one. Is that just because I screwed up on delayed or something like that? Or is it because it's too long and there's initial pause in the first part? We'll add one more comparator to the front, just so I can see how that's doing, and we'll see. Yeah, so there's an issue with the first one. I know if I add a second one, it's gonna work, but like a second leading one. But maybe I should actually remove that first pulse there. No, that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. I don't know what I was thinking there. Because all this first one is it's a lead bit. All this one is doing is it's turning on the entire system. Oh shoot, I just realized something. I need to make sure that it can actually turn off with a 0 bit before I celebrate. Nope, didn't turn off with a 0 bit. That's not good. In fact, it actually... Yikes. Okay. That's another issue I have to figure out, because it can count up, but I guarantee it now, if I actually put this one back to 1, it's not going to properly show. Yeah. So I need to separate the bits just a little bit more, and it's going to be good to go. So, actually, if I add another comparator right here and space out the general ticks. Did I just see what I think I saw? Okay, almost. Yeah, so there's a very brief moment where it does turn off. It can go down. It looks like it anyways. Hold on. Yeah. So it can almost go down. The ticks are almost there. I'm going to add one more delay on each of the off switches for these comparators. Wow. Did I like miss one of them and that's why it turned on? No. We'll see. Interesting. Why does the last one turn on? Oh, it's because it doesn't have a second one knocking it down. Okay. Does that mean that I actually need to have a secondary pulse on the end? Yeah, I do, because I have it on the other side over there. That's not the right one. We pop that boy in right there and we check that out. Oh boy, chat. I'm seeing a lot of people saying I'm a redstone engineer when I'm really just a goblin jury-rigging stuff together. Yes, all I am is just a goblin with a wrench just putting things together and seeing if it works. Pretty things go glowy glow. That's all this is right now. Apparently my bit rate is low. OBS, stop doing this to me, fam. You heck. Settings, stream output, video bit rate. What? It's at 1,000. What are you going on, YouTube? Is that just my general internet being hell? Probably. Okay. Alright. I do have a minor headache now. I wonder if I'm like actually having a bit of an issue. I should be fine. See, what I need to see this do is I need to see it both turn off and also go down in length. So we're gonna have it vary between a high up, and we're no longer gonna have a 4, but we're gonna actually have another 3. I need to see it vary in length, which you can kind of see it trying to do, but the problem is hold on. Probably tastes like blood. Oh, I see you guys are talking about Redstone tasting like blood. That's cool. Hot dog sandwich. Disrespect the engineering of goblins. See, if I increase the delay between each of these, it'll work, but I can't do that too much. Although if I did a solid block there, that would actually solve a problem. But it's not powerful enough to cut down a 15-bit, or a 15th, or an F signal, I guess it would be the actual term for it. So, if I had another redstone torch there, that would work, but that would be a little bit more iffy engineering at that point. Lovely. Because the point of adding a tick here is it increases the time it takes for this to turn on afterwards. Although if I actually added a second comparator down here, this allows me to increase the length of the tick without it. Well, it allows me to increase how long it takes a tick to travel without increasing the length of the tick, which is what we want. Okay, as you can see, that's close. So it's going one at a time, which is exactly what we want. But it's no longer turning this stuff on, which is not what we want. It's the exact opposite of what we want. Actually, wait a minute, hold on. With that being that short, does that mean I can actually pull these down and take away the... Don't do that, that's bad. Cool. And then this needs to find a way to turn off, which, I see you guys are making Gorillas references in my my chat right now. That's very cool. Okay, now it's going actually too fast, and it's not giving the comparator a chance to turn on. So you can barely see that there. Huh. I wish I had a way to like slow motion this so I could see it a little bit more in depth. That'd be super cool. Because if you watch closely, when I press the button, there's not enough time for the comparator to turn off. Which unfortunately means I need another tick between these two. Or remove the tick here. Which would actually... Oh, no. No, don't tell me that. Would I actually have to change it back to a 1? I would, wouldn't I? No, because the delay wouldn't work then. Whee! Added just for the giggles, we're gonna find out what happens when I change up. Absolutely nothing. Okay, cool. See, I know what the problem is. I just don't know what the exact approach to solve it would be at this point. See, the problem is that the length of time that's left open for this to turn on is just not enough, which is weird because when it was this earlier, it didn't have enough time apparently, which is definitely weird. See, it's because the delay between these two is too long. So if we actually increase this to 2, that would solve that problem. Yeah, there we go. Let's try that out and just see. Okay, it works at the end, but that's because it's also the last bit. What pulse is being sent to that? It shouldn't be flashing like that. It should be either solid ticks that are actually descending in value. Is it going too quick? I think the spacing isn't right. No, it's not, because this is 2 ticks and that's 1 up there. Okay, so we're going to pop this back down to a 1 delay, which then brings us back to our original problem of not having enough of a delay to allow for a middle decrease. Because if we put the lamps down, we'll be able to actually visualize our problem in a standpoint of like this. See, they're all on at the same time. What the hell? Oh no, that makes sense. Yeah, no. It's kind of cool seeing that, like a little yo-yo slug. Yes, I know I can right-click to toggle addition and subtraction for comparators. My biggest problem that I'm having is not like it's not the math, it's the ticks. It's getting the ticks in between the in between each of the data packets. It's getting the ticks in between those just right. But the problem is that we're going off of 1.5 ticks, and there's no easy way to represent that, so which means actually by doing this I'm actually hurting it. Unless I did a comparator there. Hold on. We're gonna do some dumb stuff real quick. Yeah, so actually we'll use this to demonstrate. So you'll be able to see it in 2 parts now. So we have the main signal that gets sent down, and then we have the secondary signal which gets sent in. Now we need the main signal to be 1 at a time, or at least the delay in between each signal to be small enough so that way the differences can be shown visually over here. Because if we look at this over here, we can see our pulses coming in, but it won't show smaller pulses because... Yeah, no, it's skipping over the smaller pulses, like 1 right here, because the incoming bit and the previous bit are too large for it. And there is there's a mix of data right now. Like if we crank this boy all the way up to 8, we'll see that. See? And all the bits afterwards that are descending do show up, but the bits before it don't show up because it's such a large data packet being sent in. So we need to, like, what I gotta figure out is how to fix that, which is it's a little difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Because if we look at the torches here, it's doing no, it's not. What? Not anymore. Okay, so it does need to have a break of 2 in between them. That doesn't make any sense though. Well, no, because there's both the on and off of the torch, which means that it has to have at least 3 ticks if it's a 0.5. Yay, lovely. Which means that this needs to be converted back to that. We're basically going back and forth on things because I am a dumb monkey who can't figure out stuff. And now that won't turn on. Absolutely great. Why is that? Because that original problem we were having where it can turn on. Yay! Back and forth we go. Round and round like a merry-go-round. I want to die. Okay. The redstone monkey is not happy with the current result of things. This needs to be 2 ticks, doesn't it? Yeah, but then I'm going in a circle with my logic here, aren't I? This is just absolutely great. I'm just walking around in a circle because... Ugh. See what's... Okay, that actually... Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. If I pull that bit out of the sequence there... What the hell? So now it works? What is this? Hold on. Is it faster than this one, though? Doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it's faster. Is it? Is it faster? I can't... I want to say it is. I want to say... Oh, people are asking how tall I am. Yeah, I'm a giant. I'm 6'3". Okay, how long is that? We got to figure this out real quick because I want to know if the new version is actually quicker or if the or if I'm just going absolutely crazy at this point in time. So we're gonna figure out how long it takes for all of this to be done. So we're gonna do 4 ticks, 4 ticks, 4 ticks, 4 ticks, 4 ticks. 1, 2, that is 5 of them. And push the button. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, actually, hold on. We'll put this to 1 single tick there, and this will give us a really good way of seeing. We're going to do a second one. Actually, no, we'll leave it like that. So what I want to see is I want to see how... I could probably just do the math for it and figure it out. But that's too easy. That's far too easy. What I want to do is I want to see if hold on, I'm kind of like stuck in a weird like mental loop here where my speech isn't working properly because I'm thinking more than I'm able to use my mouth. Okay. Right here. No. Is it longer than that? It might be a bit longer than that. Hold on. We're going to increase that final pulse bit to 2 so I can actually see that lamp light up at the end. Okay. Right there. That is a total of... Yeah, so I was originally right the first time. 5 4 ticks. Alright, cool. I'm basically just timing it. That's all I'm doing right now, is timing how long it takes for all the data to be sent. So which means that the final one, it needs to be just quicker than this. Because I know that that's 4 ticks in between each one. If I did this right, then all 5 of these bits here, oh, yeah, no, 5, should send before that lights up. Nope, it didn't, did it? Oh no. Well, it's not moving as fast as it can either, because if we look at that here. Yeah, no, the bits could be a lot closer together. So I wonder what would happen if I removed these delays here, if that would be too much data being sent at once. We're gonna find out right now. Yeah, that was too much data being sent at once. Oh, it was also losing data because of that there. So let me fix that issue that we just created because I am an idiot who can't think ahead more than 12 steps. Is that working? No, that did not just work. Oh my god. Holy hell, that actually worked. Okay. Holy hell. Okay. That shouldn't have worked. I mean, it should. God, that's fast. Okay. Is that faster than 5 tick? Than 5 4 tick? Oh yeah, that is about. That should actually be the same as 4 of those instead. Yeah, no, that's about the same. Okay, so we just took one repeater length off of that with the new design. That's pretty quick. That definitely feels much quicker than the previous one. You can actually see the data being sent through the repeater as well, which is nice. Or the line of dust. That definitely feels quicker. I don't know if I can get it any quicker. I probably could, but that feels like it's about as quick as we're going to be able to get it. But just in case, we're going to pop a repeater here. And we're going to do some fun stuff. So if we have 5 here, technically 6. We'll have these 6 there. We'll replace that one with a 5th. And what we should see is if this is put on 2 ticks delay, like that for each one. It's faster. Yes! Okay. All right. That's actually faster. Okay, that works perfectly. This is exactly what I was trying to do. All right. Okay. So it is definitely faster than this one. Because if we look at how slow it takes for the data transfer on this one, this should feel like a snail speed now. Yeah, it's definitely... Oh. It's kind of hard to tell, just like right off the bat here, because they're both actually pretty quick. But this one here, yeah, that's definitely a lot faster, because you can barely even tell which ones are being sent in. But with this one, you can clearly see which bits are being sent in. Same amount of information, so much quicker. All right. So now comes the part where we allow this boy to be extended. So all this is being sent over one wire. I'm going to be using the really old technique of repeaters, where you do that down there basically, and that allows you to repeat it. So to do that, it's kind of cheating in a weird way. All right. Yep. So it goes all the way there. So we mark that. And then we have the repeaters here. And then this allows us to extend the pulse 16 blocks without needing a comparator, which basically just allows us to transfer data at the regular speed without having to have a bunch of comparators to also transfer our the amount of bits we're having in each one. So now what we're going to be seeing here, and then comparator there. See, so now we can have, instead of having 16 comparators to make the same signal go 16 blocks, well, actually, we could do it every 3 blocks because of a weird thing with that. But anyways, as we can see here, we can go 16 blocks, and then we need another comparator, and that's how we're going to be operating with this one. And then if we extend this boy over to here, first repeater there, and then put all this down, we should then see... Hold on. We're starting to infringe on that territory there, so we need to tear some of that machine down, which I'm totally okay with doing. So now it only shows 14 bits instead, or 13 bits instead of 14. So we're just going to do a quick little modification there. Not a huge deal. The machine itself still works over there. Yes, I do have a Tumblr blog. Good luck finding it. All my bones are wet. Actually, bones are fairly dry because of how porous they are, even if they're inside of the body. They're also probably still a little wet because they can't absorb everything. But bones are very porous. They just sap the moisture out of things. Moisture. Why is everyone calling me smart? I'm a goddamn idiot. You guys see how long it took me to build that? I was like, come on. I was making like rookie level mistakes. I'm sure that some of the other peeps in the chat who do know Redstone would know that as well. Alright, we're gonna extend this boy out here. Very cool. And that's almost at the point there where that's good to go. Yep, right there. That's the ending point. Is that. Which now what we'll be able to see is the whole point of doing this is we can now send our entire signal over one single comparator long distance. So we break that redstone block there and push our button over here. Now we'll see. Uh-oh, that's not good. What did I do wrong? Hold on, I gotta think here. Because I did something very, very wrong. Well, I guess all of them are technically going to turn on no matter what, because that's how it's going to work on that side. So my lamps are just on the wrong side. They should be over here. Very cool. Yep, there we go. Yes! It's what I'm talking about. Okay. So now we're building the memory system, which will cache the memory. The main goal of this is just to make it faster, because when this is faster, then we can actually do build a machine that does double dabble. Yeah, double dabble, which allows us to go from binary to BCD, which will allow us to start using these displays that we built last stream. So, yeah. All right. But now we have our receiving point right here. And, I wonder if there would be a way to, drop the total size of this, because there totally should be a way. Actually, no, there definitely is. I'm just an idiot. But oh well, it's already built. Longest piston extender. I don't do piston work. Piston work isn't my thing. Personally, I'm more of the technical side of things. When is my birthday? Okay, yeah, double dabble was definitely hard for me to learn. I drew up the plans for a machine that does the double dabble algorithm using just a basic binary multiplier along with a condition tester. So that way it can determine whether or not it needs to add 3. And that should do the trick. It's actually a pretty simple circuit. But the problem is what I have to do is I need to basically, I need to figure out a better way to do the basic adder algorithm, or not algorithm, that's a dumb way of saying it, design. That's the word I'm looking for, the adder design. It's not fast enough. I need to probably figure out how to actually do insta-carry, which I know is a concept a lot of people have already figured out, but I need to figure it out for myself so I can replicate it. So yeah. Music be vibing hard right now. And just for proof of concept, we're gonna have this boy definitely go quite a bit longer. Is that 15? I can't tell. We're gonna have to go back to adding our redstone block of truth. The redstone block of truth has the ability to let me know if I'm not going crazy. Right there. And K-dot, exactly. It's an algorithm, despite it just being a basic if statement. Wow, what is going on with my microphone? Oh boy. Stop, focus rate blocks. Okay, you guys can't hear that, but I'm getting like static hell being pushed into my ear. That's cool. I like that being shoved into my ear holes. All right. Cool. Very cool. That's how it's supposed to go. All right, and then we're just gonna, yeah, I'll do one more, and that'll be perfect. That should be right. No, I'm definitely way off. It was actually probably those 3 that I just cut off there are gonna be the full. Nope. Okay, just 2 off. All right, and then one more line of repeaters. And the whole point of this thing is just to transfer information. We're literally just making like a kind of a fiber optic cable, actually, in a really weird way. Like, it's a terrible way to put it, but it kind of is, actually. So if we now layer the lamps, we'll see that our data is being transferred in full. So all the way down there, nice. That is really good. No, my child, don't you dare fall down to your death. All right, we're gonna cut down a couple of these torches. I just want to make sure it can handle multiple zeros at this point in time, and then we're gonna overlord. I've been playing way too much Command & Conquer Generals. This is the Overlord tank. We're gonna overload that cable there with a full nibble, and we're gonna see how it handles that. Nice, it handles it. And now we're gonna see if it handles a secondary one. Put in there. That's nice. It handles all the bits we're throwing in there. Okay. Cool. One single fiber optic line. Yeah, that's. Despite it should have multiple, but whatever. It transfers over one line and it's multiple bits, so it's pretty close. Anyways. Now we have our input here, so we're basically rebuilding this nonsense. All right. Which, if our delay, all I gotta do now is I gotta figure out the exact delay spacing. Which, if I remember correctly, it's just one comparator per instance. Which over here was interesting because I also had one comparator per instance, but that wasn't quite right. So instead, we're gonna put it on a 2-tick delay. No, because a comparator can only turn on at the maximum pulse. So, because what has to happen is that once the lead bit hits a certain point, all of the receiving things need to open up and let the memory storage know that it's ready. They need to be ready to receive information. So, nothing like the R&B Minecraft remix is going on here. That's like very cool. Reminds me of Eiffel 65's remix by, I think it was like KN Factory, something like that. Ugh, good high school vibes. What kind of music do I like? I like a lot of things, actually. It's just kind of, I don't know, music is weird. It just depends on my current mood, I suppose. Okay. How many is that? Is that 6? Perfect, that is 6. So the other point of this is that it also needs to be extendable. So when I add 1 bit to the end of that, I can add 1 bit to the end of that, and I don't need to touch the wiring, which is going to be cool. That's kind of the whole point of the way that I'm building it the way that I am. So now what needs to happen is that all of these need to be on at the same time. I don't know if I'm going to make it down there in time. Yikes. Okay. Not quite what I had in mind. It's not as fast as I thought it was. So I can actually do it much faster. Maybe. So we need to, we're gonna add some more bits into here. Press this again. Okay. Are we really rolling at... With the zeros, though, it lets me see how long the bits exactly are. Which, if we're rolling at 2 comparators, then that's not good. It means I can actually go shorter. But we're gonna cut out these 2 here, and that should actually tell us a lot. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. There's a space of 2 in between that. Huh. If I switch that back down to 1 current, what would that tell me about the base of the tick speed? Okay, so it's currently, that's a little fast. I need all of them to be entering at the same time, which means, am I really rolling off of a 3 comparator? Because this is a 4 comparator system. It takes 4 comparators for it to reach the end of that, with 1 turn-off point to control the entire system. What I'm afraid of having is only speeding this up by 1 comparator tick, which means this can be faster because it's not quite fast enough. Maybe. Shoot. Yeah, no, actually, if you're on Bedrock, a lot of this should still apply because the only difference is just that pistons don't apply the same bud capabilities as Java does. That's the only real difference. Okay, so I guess we do have 1, 2. Maybe I am stuck at 3. Well, that's quite disappointing. I don't like that. Why would you do this to me? So the receiver block is here, which then puts that there. Followed by... Oh, I didn't want to have to do this. Yeah, it's pretty close to what I had over there. Except now it's just 1 pulse less. Oh, that's actually really disappointing. I thought that I could get it going faster than that. Ouch. Wow, I thought I could actually pull it off and make this faster than just 1 comparator less. Oh. That hurts a little bit, actually. I might need to look at the way that I approach the actual bit sending and see if I can redo that. Because I don't like the fact that I have to do this. This is... Oh, this genuinely makes me a little disappointed because I thought that I had it going faster than this. Oh, is that pulse not carry over properly? Or something? Why didn't that reach the end? The heck? Why isn't it making it to the end? Oh, duh. Psh. Damn it. I thought I actually had it going faster. Well, shoot. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try a different system out. We're gonna build it over here as a testing bed. Only going to do 4 for this one, just to make the building process a little faster. We're going to start with 4 comparators, each one being in subtract mode. I'm probably going to actually try doing a 1x1 or a 2x2 system instead of having a 2x3 for each section. And testing out with redstone dust, adding torches down to the bottom of each of these as a system to allow for... it's a very similar system, but rather than using a repeater to control them, it's only one of them. This will stop the current from bleeding. Need my redstone block back. Yeah, that should allow it. We're going to place this here. This is just for basic control and nothing more. We won't need the actual spinny dials until later. We're going to place down, no, not dust, blocks. And then we're going to drag out this over here. Blocks in between each of these. No, not that. Comparators in between each of them, followed by the redstone dust. And now we just need a way to turn all these off. It still needs to be at the base tick speed of 1.5 by placing the repeaters. We're just going to have 1 tick delay repeaters. We have more full control. Followed by that, we need 1 offset there. And then repeater, dust, dust, block, dust, comparator. And that should... No, that's not quick enough. That needs to be there. Alright. So when that travels, is that going... I can't tell if that's going 1 at a time or not. Looks like it's doing 2 at a time. Yeah. So we're going to place that with comparators, because comparators operate at a max speed of 1.5. See, it's doing 2 at a time right now. Why is that? That's interesting. Okay. Well, that's doing... See, it's doing 2 at a time right now, which I don't like. It should be faster. It's not. Why would you do this to me? We're going to back it up 1. We're going to place dust, dust, dust. Break that. Comparator, repeater, subtract mode, 2... No, that didn't... I don't know why I thought that would change something. That's the same thing that I have up here. Well, I guess I did have 2 comparators, but that shouldn't change the end result, though. Well, I mean, if I do place it on 2 ticks... No, because then that doesn't... Oh, maybe. Worth a shot, I suppose. Hey, look at that! Okay. And now we place down that, which now what we need is we need it to be... Oh, I guess we actually do need 2 at a time. Duh. Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking straight there. It does need to be 2 at a time. Only problem is it's not long enough to turn this comparator off, because what it needs to do is it needs to have... It's too quick. It's too quick. If I increase the tick on that, that would actually increase the total delay, which in turn actually allows that to send data. So now if I place these blocks here with our frames like that, extend this pulse out, add some dust, and then a line of lamps, as you guys seem to be so obsessed with apparently, we might be able to actually start seeing some progress in a different way. Holy shit. That didn't seem right. It did pulse down though. There's a lot more data added into it. I don't know why. There's a lot of data being added to it. I have no idea why. Why is that? There's an additional 5 being added. That one should be 0. We'll see if that turns off. See, there's no point in it where it turns off. That's not good. We're close, though. Definitely close. Because we need that to turn off, and then we're actually pretty much good to go. The delay in between all of them is one comparator. If I increase the delay here, that would actually solve the problem, but it is not going to. Okay. Well, if I actually increase the total delay. No. Yeah, that didn't work. So right there, this is the fastest we can get the system running, is this pulse speed here. Which is a lot faster than that one. But oh boy, what happened to chat? I looked away for a little bit. A lot of people talking about what time it is for them. It's actually only 10:15 for me. So yeah, this is a little bit of a hiccup here, just a little bit, but it's not a huge deal because we're definitely on the right track. Yeah, so if you look, you can see the pulses traveling actually pretty quickly through. That one won't turn on there because there's nothing going through it. That's really quick. The biggest problem is that there's not a substantial gap in between the torch. Is there 3 turning on at once? Hold on. Is that 3 turning off, or is that just... That didn't help. Huh. Yeah, it's 3 turning off at once. That's why it's not working right. So allowing for multiple, see on 2 turn off. Okay, so I just need to improve the 2 tick speed a little bit then. The only way to do that is to actually increase the ticks in between each of these pulses here. But that only allows for 1 to go through. We have just a 1 tick delay though. See, it's not enough time for these repeaters up here to turn off. That's the problem. So we have 2 torches turning off at the same time. But as we saw from this, the actual like registration of each torch turning off only gets picked off in turns of 1, which you can't even see on this one. But we turn to 3, that's when you can actually see it traveling through. So on 2 ticks, we have the proper amount of torches turning off. On 1, it does not. So if we have it on 3 and then crank this up to 2. Is that the right number? Not almost. It's letting 1 through, but not the rest. That's weird. That's definitely a little weird. That might be because this initial one is a comparator as well. So if we actually set that speed, yeah. Oh boy, the chat. A lot of people still talking about lamps, I see. I see some people are dealing with winter right now. Hello, Southern Hemisphere viewers. Oh, yeah, the voice is from the music. Yeah, I hear that too occasionally. It's a little interesting. Yeah. I see my admin already picked up on that. Thank you, sir. We're just gonna... No, that's... Yeah, my brain just turned off for a second there. That's, it's not good. Okay, so it's interesting. Okay, so on this one here with a 3-tick pulse, it actually does transfer through. But the problem is that it's too quick up here. So we would actually need a second comparator in order to properly slow it down in between each one. Which, to do that, would require us extending it out this way. Then having it loop around like so.
Debugging in runtime is very efficient. Yeah, you get kind of used to it. It's like getting good.
Which it kind of increases the size to an amount that I don't personally like. But let's see if this works in the first place. Because if it does, then we at least have the right direction found. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hold on, there's going to be some bleed with the circuit there. That's going to actually cause more problems than I would like to admit. Huh. Okay. Well, that's a shame. But what we do have right now, though, is... How many of those lamps are turning on at the same time? 2. We need 1 at the same time. Which, when we're on 2, that's exactly what we get. Is we would get the... But it needs to be just a little bit slower. Increase that to 3 and change all these to 2-tick delay. I know we already did this, but I just want to see it one more time. Of what that does and how close it is to what exactly we need. Yeah, okay, I remember. It needs to be on 3-tick delay, doesn't it? That's 3 ticks though. Yeah, no, that's too slow. If it's back to 1 tick, we know that when it's on 1 tick it works because it's activating the right amount. But the problem is on 1-tick delay with a 3-tick pulse inhibitor, we actually have the possibility of 2 of these activating at the same time, which is overriding our zeros. And we need to be able to transfer zeros, because we don't have zeros, then it kind of screws the whole thing up. So, interesting. But that would be a lot faster than this one over here if we do get this working on 1-tick pulse between each. Which it's possible, I just need to figure out how to slow down the pulses that are being sent. It's almost like, because this is, I think 2.5, and this one is 2. Oh, actually it's 1.5, which 1.5 gets it the right amount, but the problem is the speed in between each of these. Well, I could brute force it. That's always an option. Well, actually. No, because brute forcing it would do the same thing that I'm... No, actually it wouldn't. Brute forcing it would require me to... Alright, we're going to try doing this the monkey wrench way real quick. Yeah, that wouldn't work too well. Because then that would power this one, but it would send the signal all the way down. Yeah, brute forcing wouldn't work in an area this small. No monkey time. Okay. Well, that's, see, I know that's like super hard to see and it doesn't register properly. But what's happening is that we're trying to send our signal pulse down this line. When it's on 2 ticks, you don't see anything. When it's on 3 ticks, you see 1 at a time going. But on the other side, you see 3 torches turning off at a time. On 2 ticks, no lamps turn off, but 2 torches at a time turn off. We need 2 torches at a time turning off. It's like almost like... Because when we have the 2 turning off, like what we need is we need to go in pairs. We need those 2 pairs to turn off. I just pointed the screen like you guys can see what I'm doing like a dumbass. We need these 2 redstones to turn off, and that turns this one on. And then as soon as this one turns back on, but it allows this one to turn on. We could do it one at a time, yeah, but it's kind of, well, I mean, actually, I did separate things a bit. We could All right, we're going to change the approach to this, and rather than turning off those comparators, we're going to turn off the main comparators. These boys right here. No, because I don't know if that would allow the right data to be sent through. Well, we're going to find out. All right, and then that, oh shoot, that's right. Darn. Okay, I was reading chat there. Sorry about that. Well, I mean, if I guess if I did change this one over here. I mean, no matter what, there has to be one comparator up on this upper level. If I did drop the dust level, and let's say have this Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just in full thought process right now, just playing with possibilities at this point. So what I think I can do is work off of the, because I realize that some of the issues that I'm having right now with oh no. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue there. Whoops. Let's just remove all those blocks right there and fix that. Because that also needs to be open there if I'm going to power that. Ugh, God, I need to, like what I need to be able to do right now is either power a second torch or well, shoot, my thought process has been a bit derailed. This isn't good. See, because all I need is I just need a way to activate both of these redstone dusts at the same time if I were to do one right there. Easiest way to do that would be a torch, but... well, no, actually. Well, it's depowering it. And it needs to have a full strength signal. problem with observers, which are a fancy new Minecraft tool which have a lot of usages, is that their initial pulse time is too quick for a redstone torch. And to actually get a torch turn off, I mean, you kind of can't actually, unless you, of course, you know, take the signal from it and dilute it using that tick method. But it's just, we need speed here. Because with observers, I might be able to cobble something together, but Well, shoot, I just realized I haven't had any food today. That's fun. Oh well. It's already 10:31, nothing's open, plus I'm in quarantine, so it's not like I can actually go anywhere to get food. I have a granola bar something around here. I can probably figure that out. Anyways. Ha. The vibrations are enough to move the mouse. Oh. Why the hell can I not get this working? It's just, it's like I'm, it's like a weird mix of me trying to like figure out how to break a specific barrier, but at the same time not break it. But if I can get one going at a time, which actually I know how to do that. You just change this to 1 tick there. Have 2 ticks on each of these. That actually brings it at exactly 1 at a time. That's pretty close to what we need, but the only problem is we need 2 at the same time to turn off. A longer pulse might do it. A longer pulse does do it, but it's too long. How many ticks is that in between each one? That should be... Is it 2? If I have a free pulse going over here, that's entirely separated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 ticks in total. Well, 8 ticks and then plus an additional 4. Because of the initial start there, or 3. So that's 2 ticks in between each one. That's close. That's pretty close. Oh, everyone's yelling at me to eat something. I will after this, don't worry. This is I won't be able to focus tonight if I don't figure something out about this. Yeah, okay. So that's 2 at a time, which means if we now connect all this together, we might actually see what we're looking for. That's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. Almost there. But now how quick actually is it? Let's put it, I'm gonna put down a receiver node. And we're gonna figure out, actually all I'll do here is I'll just have a way to turn on all lamps at the same time, and we're gonna figure out just how quick this is using this method rather over the other one. So if we need to have, oh boy, I can't even talk right now. My brain's like in hyper mode right now. It's like we got something going. Let's drive it full blast. No brakes. All right. If this was built right, and if it's actually 2 ticks, I can't tell. I could not tell from that. That doesn't quite look right. break will actually tell us exactly. Is that, I can't tell if that's 3 lamps or just 2 lamps turning on. But either way, it's not 100% where it needs to be. Which actually tells me it's probably actually 3 ticks, isn't it? Despite all that, it's probably still 3 ticks. Huh. You sadistic game in your evil tick math. That's not right. Is that 4 ticks? God. That's 4 ticks. Oh, wait. Hold on. That math doesn't check out there, but we'll find out. See, the problem with doing it this quick is that it doesn't let the zero tick have a chance to let its value known. See, that lamp never turns off, which means that the total pulse time is longer than what we currently have. If we add these 2 back on and push it out, that adds how long is it actually on for? Gotta figure out how long that's on for. Because if it's on for a certain amount of time longer than I need it to be on for, then that's a problem. Okay, that looks like it's on for, well, that's 1 tick there, so we actually put that to 4 ticks. Oh no. It's on for just a bit longer than 2 ticks. See, that's 1.5 ticks. And that takes like around 3 ticks. And that's like 2 ticks right there. Actually, yeah, that's almost 2 ticks there. But it's not enough to allow for these to turn off. A lot of people telling me to go eat food. I'll do it later, I swear. I'm just more, my brain's not 100% on that right now. Because what I'm afraid of is that while doing all of this, yeah, because that's slow. That's really slow. The rate at which all those, yeah, that's pretty slow. I mean, okay, that's only like, what, 2 seconds? Yeah, this one's slower. I was so close to figuring something out. Well, what's interesting, though, is I did get it working in a 1 by 1, or a 2 wide, rather than a, yeah, setting the emojis of food actually doesn't make me want to eat. It kind of makes me want to avoid it for a bit. Okay. Well, shoot. Okay, I'm trying to think here, because the biggest issue that I'm having right now over all of this is just the tick speeds. Because it should be possible. Oh, if I move this back one. No, because that would just power the comparators instead. If I lowered that, maybe. If I drop a... And... Hold on. I think my brain just thought of a thing. A way to approach this, which might actually work. I don't think I need that fourth one there. We're gonna leave that slot blank for now. We're gonna take all these bits out. Add redstone dust here, 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 and there. Oh no, that won't work because it has to crank all those out. Wait, what am I thinking? Unless I do an underwire. We'll have to relocate this circuit again. And then I have no idea if this is gonna work. I'm just gonna level you guys here. This is just like weird, like big brain, or I guess actually smooth brain energy coming out at full speed right here. And I have no idea if this is actually gonna work. This is literally just, I'm just running off of intuition at this point in time and just thinking. See, y'all act like, oh god. Ooh, wow, look, Oz, click made you cursed. Nah, fam. It's like a lot of you just forgot about my earlier days of YouTube or whatever, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, and then we just drop this here, and there, and that, followed by button. And drop that there. Oh, right. Huh. Hell yeah. Holy shit, wait, no, but that's still the same speed as we were going at. Well, it's only at 2 ticks. Wait, if we crank this down to more speed? Yes. Give the speed. Not like the drug. Well, yeah, not like the drug. Maximum power! Yeah! Oh, okay. That's a bit too fast. Just a bit too fast. But that one, it's pretty quick. Is it quick enough, though? This one takes exactly, well, if it's right, if I'm right on the nose here, on how long this is taking, it should only be a total of, we'll put a receiver node down here actually, and we'll see if it's right. But if this worked out how it should, then it should be only 2 comparators per node. Because on the previous one, on the first one it was 4, that one's 3, if we can get it to 2, that's pretty good. That's pretty fast. All right. Yeah, now let's see. The whole goal is for those first 4 to be lit up Okay, no, it's not. It's not 2. Hold on, is that under flashing? No, it's sending in the right data. I wonder is... Please tell me I didn't just make another 3 comparator system. Please. I did, didn't I? Well, I laid the groundwork for it just in case. Let's find out. Yeah, that's a 3 comparator system. Okay. Why? It seemed like it was so much faster, though. Doesn't make any sense. Like, the general speed of this one here feels a lot faster than just 3. Well, I mean, I guess it is actually... Because it does have to travel diagonally downward, which is a little... That shouldn't matter. That shouldn't add to the entire tick speed time. It should just all be in the... It is a lot faster, though. So... That's good.
Yes, well, I mean...
Well, if I change it to 3 ticks and then drop the total speed in between each one, I wonder if that would actually fix... Hold on. Oh, it's in the flashes, See, what's weird, alright, and this is, I keep... You can see it in the comparator. The 0. The 0 we have right here, you can see it in the comparator. Very briefly. I'm trying to figure out right now why that's not getting picked up. So this right here is the technically the fastest speed we can get this comparator running on. But but the problem, like if you look at all these, you can see in the pulses it is actually receiving that blank. In monotick, like if you look at the like that 0 is there for a single tick, and all the others are operating at 2 ticks, which that's weird. That's so weird that it's there, but at the same time it's not there long enough for it to actually be received and treated as an actual part of the signal. Sorry if I'm. A lot of people are, I guess, has been a bit. I'm making a data serializer. It's serializing data, and I need to be able to handle zeros, and that's the big problem right now. If I slow it down by 1 tick, it slows the entire thing down. If I make this 4 ticks, though, is that too long? Well, it's yeah. No, that's That gives this a total option of, I think, 3 ticks to operate. That's 2 ticks to operate. Actually, that's actually just 1 tick. And you can see the pulse actually in there. How long is it this time? It's not even in there with 4 ticks. What if it's 2 ticks? Oh, look at that. With 2 ticks, we actually get a longer pulse there. but it still doesn't show up in the lamps. But we know the data is actually there. Cool. Okay. The knocking noise is me. When I get like anxious or I'm thinking, I begin knocking my knuckle against the table. You're talking about that. That's me doing that.
From my game, I'm trying to play around with the certifications. It's kind of the most fun part. You need to have exploding arrows.
It's a nervous tick. I literally, like, I'm sorry. It's something that I do when I'm like, I'm thinking. Like,
Let's give it a bigger explosion.
see if I can just get. This might be something where I have to just really like. Well, I guess it does take 1 tick for a redstone lamp to turn off. And if it's going that fast, I probably can't even use redstone lamps to measure it anymore. Which means I'm working in the dark on this. I have to use that repeater method there. But at the same time, is that 2? That feels like that was 2. So if by the time that it reaches the end of it, so if when it reaches that lamp, if the next one preceding that one is off, then that means it's a 2 repeater delay. Which it seems like it is. Yeah, no, so this is a... Yes, I do the bouncy leg, the shaky leg syndrome, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, we can no longer use the lamps. The lamps have proven themselves to be obsolete at this point. But as you can see right there, the data is being sent. Hold on, wait a minute. If we do, well, that's actually operating at probably the fastest we can get it. That is a 1 tick delay, a 1.5 tick in between that. That is as fast as we can get it right there. There's no changes to the lamps, which sucks. But we can now handle zeros at an extremely fast rate. This is a 2 comparator system. In comparison, this one over here is 3, this one is 4. So if we look at their speed, if we do that same thing where we do the outreach with the repeaters, this will be a good visual demonstration of how fast the system is in comparison. So in between each segment here, I don't know if you could even like see that there, but in between each of these pulses, there are blanks. There's empties. So in total, while it activates for 2 ticks, there's 2 ticks preceding it that are empty, which means that in total it's a 4 tick system. Which if we remove a torch right here, you can actually see a larger blank spot in between each of those. So that means that this one, that is a 4 tick system. This one, on the other hand, if we do an outreach thing here and add some repeaters and press the button. Wow. Okay, let me make sure there's no zeros, because that was... We can see that there is a one space delay in between each spot, so it's a 3 tick delay system. With this one over here, there are no spaces between, which means it is a solid 2-tick system, and that is as fast as we can get it. Which means it's good to go. God damn. Okay. And also, for those of you who remember at the beginning of the video when I tried setting it up this way, we actually got it. So holy hell. This is actually where it had to be. It's... Okay. Now make a 2D array for images. That's kind of... The end goal of this is to do compression on a 16 by 16 display. So, actually no, it would be a 4 by 4 display on the first one. Yeah. So, because it's 4 bits, one of these ticks here will control a, like, we'll have a display like this, and this will be 4 pixels. Each one of these will be 2 boys per one. And one nibble will be able to control all 4 of these pixels. Which means if we have 16 pixels by 16 pixels, we're going to need 256 nibbles. But that means that there's going to be a lot of spaces, and this is going to need to be huge. But this system is going to allow us to do a display that's so... actually, it's not 200... Well, it's 256 pixels. But because it's a 4x4, that actually means that we only need 64 nibbles. And that allows us to do a lot of work on one display with just one of these systems. And if we separate these into 1 per line, that means 4 nibbles per... yeah, it works out, trust me. But yeah, this system will allow for a lot of really cool display stuff that will cut down on a lot of waiting time and a lot of wiring. Is my ultimate goal to build a PC in Minecraft? Maybe. I'm more interested in just kind of building calculators and basic stuff, but I don't think I'm actually going to build a fully working PC that has its own programming and operating system. But as for now, this is, I mean, I can't explain how awesome this is here. This is pretty dumb and it's this compact, I suppose, but can I actually change this at all to make it a little better? Because we have it dropping down, but whatever. All right, well, oh boy. I don't think I have the mental energy to go and now program the memory system, which the memory system, that's going to take a lot of math to do. Well, actually, no, I already have the blueprints here written, like already put down, and all I have to do is just crank this down from 4 to 2, and the locking system will be working. So, cool. I probably actually just have to rebuild this system, and then it's good to go. Copy paste mods like building tools. Well, you already do have copy paste in Minecraft using the structure tools. So, yeah, so these right here are memory arrays. Very, very simple, actually. Well, okay, that's not fair to say. Once you learn how they work, they're pretty simple. Whatever, you know what? I'm getting a... I'm just happy this is fast. All right, like this is ridiculously fast for being. Yeah, that's as fast as we're gonna be able to get it. So now if we extend this to 6, so if we just keep going here, we're actually gonna make this be a lot of bits, and we're gonna have this thing go crazy. Yeah, let's see how many bits this thing can handle. Like, well, actually, theoretically, it can handle as many bits as I tell it to. So, which is cool. We're gonna extend this boy over to the side, and we're just gonna have this be a little honeycomb pattern. And then, bop, bop, bop. That doesn't need to be there. Dust, dust, dust. Dust, dust, dust. And there we go. And now we just simply go and we take this, extend on that, pop this out, put our receiver comparators down, put these in subtract mode, and place down our receiver blocks with the dust on top. Oh, I forgot one bit. Oops. And it's kind of hard to explain just exactly how much data this thing can process. On one hand, it's not a lot of data at all, but on the other hand, it's also a pretty impressive amount of data for being a Minecraft cobbles together machine that's, you know, made by a gremlin with a monkey wrench. So yeah, that should be able to transfer all the bits we need at the moment. Let's go and test to make sure that everything is being pushed through. God, that's so fast. That is so fast. That is so much data being transferred at once, like in that much of a range. That's like, I can't even like put a visual, like a let me okay, it's time for Photoshop to come in handy. I'm sorry for getting loud there. So for those of you who don't remember, this was kind of established at the beginning of the stream. Oh boy, I have not been checking Discord. Uh-oh. I should probably check Discord in a bit. All right. Anyways, back to what I was explaining. The amount of data that this thing is transferring. Where's my glove? There's my glove. Ugh. All right. So we have. Let's see if that's. Let me go real quick and count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in total. So in total, the amount of bits that we're transferring is we have our. Uh-oh, I need to minimize Minecraft again. We have our leading bit, which is just a solid 15 right there. Then we have another set of bits. Then we have another set. Then another set. Then another set. Then another set. And we have 2 more sets after that. So, uh-oh, heck off, Photoshop. That, it's transferring that much data, which is one of those zeros is 1 bit, and that's quite a bit of. Hold on, let me adjust my gain again. Now I'm getting closer. That's quite a bit of data that's being transferred in total just from this small thing. So it's kind of a bit of a, it's a little interesting just in general, a little hard to explain, but that's a lot of zeros basically. Actually, that's yeah, no, that's 28 zeros of information. That's almost 32 bits. One more of those, and that is a 32-bit system we have going right there. So almost there. Just a bit more, and if I had one more, then it's a 32-bit system. But for now, I think that this is actually probably going to be the pausing point for the stream. And we'll continue finishing this up probably, I don't know, later this week. But yeah, anyways, like, you know, thank y'all for, you know, tuning in and checking this stuff out. I know this is a little weird and confusing at times, but hey, I'm having fun. I hope you guys are as well. So yeah. Anyways, I think that's probably where I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you all for joining in and checking stuff out. Yeah, gross. I'll be seeing y'all next time.